Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so I'm happy to be here. I want to talk about some things today at the talk Creole because I can speak me English when I can laugh. And me not I speak straight Creole. I don't always say that day, but today on day, I speak Creole from start to finish. Period. Is period a Creole word? No. Period not Creole word. I speak Creole. Okay. So there's so many controversy in social media about me right now. Like I see all the drama, but it's so cute because I'm the kind of person like me are the kind of person where now me they create drama, not the drama they create me. So it can be so cute where somebody can want to start drama and put me in there. It's like, oh my god, that is so me. But yeah, it's been fun. But since after the Big Sister season 3 done, I don't need to take me rest because I'll be so tired mentally, physically, just emotionally. I'll be just really tired. So I'll be take me rest. So I'll not be one get bothered. So I'll not be just there into the Facebook stuff. And then the match starts. You know, the Leone start have contain. Then they don't be like for a very long time for me now the best thing will don't happen. Regardless of the fact say we not really tear, but me I still give thanks and praise to God because from when I don't born me in a salon, the last thing I see we go to that match day, I be the class 5 in Kampala. I remember one particular song they will be playing at the end where they say, "Oh Leon, stars, stars, stars." I remember just that sound, how much joy and happiness it bring to me back then as a kid. Now, for witness that for the second time in a row, it's amazing. No, I don't take and light. I want you know say salon first now the country they not look take football make serious. So for me, I'm just really happy and I'm proud of all the football players. They're so amazing. They make me so proud of Salon man. Then like seriously, I sit down and host, I watch, I crush on me brother them like for real. Oh God, they were so hot. Salon man no one they turned me on soon in my life. So it was a beautiful feeling to just, you know, like me, I really love the feeling. I appreciate time. Now it make even the day where we miss the goal, where we not score, immediately as people then begin to talk about Smio, hero, you know, when I Kai, I just rush one and make a profile picture. And that picture there it is stay independent, they not the puller. Because Kai represents for me green, white, and blue. You know, it's really like it was amazing. It was short, but it'd be great. So me, I enjoy every bit of it. And I guess we all crush on the same man as salon because I did talk to me company woman them. So please, this yala coca guy, we need to talk about whether he married or not. If you go out exchange a woman for maybe another woman, like we really need to talk about that coca guy, right? They entice them. They like me first of all, I just like yala man then. So me just see why it's married and see a salon man. Well, if that way they get the pack left me marry those. But anyways, if you get a number, just put her under here. Don't go give me a number just in case. You know, you don't put a number, let me be an because I know say we're all thirsty. But anyways, that being said, thanks to our brothers. They're so amazing. And me, I don't have any negative thing about this football thing. I am happy. I know we can only get better from here. Yes, Danny for sure. I know say for me, so we just get better with football. And I just wish, honestly, like the government the government really try for push football, and I wish every government will come go do the same for we because honestly we need that. We just need that thing where they bring we together and be happy and be proud of each other, you know what I mean? So I just wish from now on anybody will come and will take football seriously because you can see say from where the salon people we really love them, we they enjoy them. But now push, you know, they push for we. Me, I don't know if now succeed or not, be they succeed. I don't know it's not the problem. But me really this it need for continue. Like it just need for continue. Seriously. So let me not bore you with that. Let's go to the second thing I want to talk about. Before I get to waiting, I want to talk about I just train on our first. By the way, like advert for beauty bar for them here we didn't do for me. Yeah, I just know when I wait for I talk about something where I might not even talk about. It's so cool. Okay, so now the other thing that I really want to take this opportunity for talk about, because I really want to promote is education. Guys, guess who that 8 for read past all man at this one? Me. You know, maybe 8 for read. Like when somebody they say reading, I find it very boring. Like reading, like when somebody they say reading are in hobby, it's like, come on, you just want to follow mama like you. Like nobody no go get reading as in hobby. Why would you like to read? Like me, I be hate reading so much. If you write text to me where it long too much, like now WhatsApp, I just they look at them and say okay. I don't even know it how they say okay to, because I just can't stand it, you know. Even when I be they go school, for me own school one, me I be just the queen of the slave queen then at school. Where they say miming competition, and me go win. Where they say acting, anything entertainment competition. Trust me, I got my class covered at all time. But if you say spelling test, anything we're going to actually do with the education that I was there for. I was just, you know, be say fool, not to say I'm fool. I know I was never fool, but I be just so distracted, you know. So now that I'm getting older, I realize I was wrong and I was very stupid. And I've been trying to catch myself back. Like I did try for teach myself back, even when I can laugh me English. So at times I can make no more, but I can pay me small. But anyways, I did package myself, so I can try for, like, just try for see what I miss now school. Like everything what I want in life, I really get on. But like I just be the try for see how I go to get back my days in school. And so the one thing where I be don't do, because I dey shame for go back in school, yeah, because I am so old. Not to talk of popular, like them would just laugh me. And if I can go the same big fool, they can go to school, it would just be like disaster. So I call a teacher. I literally ask for the best teacher in a salon. They recommend for me a guy called Teacher P. I don't know if you know Teacher P. I think he teach na FBC. And this not brilliant because I only deal with brilliant minds, right? So my people, they were like, Zainab, get Teacher P, make it teach you. Because what I be want to do really, I be want for sit was, I be want to sit private was. Then after that, I want to see what I go do some online, because like I really want to educate myself. I'm thirsty for it because I feel like I need it with everything that I've got going on. So then they suggest for me Teacher P, great guy. The guy come, he tell me how much for pay him, he tell me the possibility, he tell me everything, he tell me what I need for buy. Again, I go buy all the books them, the money we ask for. I say okay, no problem, I don't have problem. Teacher P begin can teach me. Hey, when Teacher P they come na morning, when Teacher P they begin teach me. Okay, first of all, I get so much thing that I'm age that when the man they teach me, at times I just forget, I think about so much who's meeting and be forget. Like what I need for do. I get so much responsibility, I get picking them, I get the man so crazy and wild. And first alone and me picking at the same personality, and there's like now 2 boy picking there again. It's just the man is done for teach me inside in our office, then they go come on and do the all so and then they really able focus. So we start at times it go to get discussion with me just for guide me, and then for like it will bring me back to the subject. And we tried, you know, we tried. I was doing okay, but I felt like I was too distracted. And sometimes when the man they come in, they meet at the sleep, they wait for me to when go begin teach me, I go begin sleep by myself. And if I go sleep, the teacher they wait for me. So honestly, it not be they really work well for me. So what I do? My brother with the UK, he also didn't have Facebook. By the way, he's also cute. You know, his name is Abdul Sud Komer. He's so great. Anyways, my brother don't tell me say ma they read. So this big sister season 2 pass. I tell my brother for buy books for me woman then for let them they read inside the house. So he tell me say books are kind of really expensive. He say if they buy them, pass me promise and say I will read them after the show. I tell him say okay. Yes, I know I'm coming. Okay, can you give me a minute? Yeah. Okay. So I promise I said the read, and so after the big sister season 2, I decided to make her at least not like her my brother. So I took the first book where I took up for read now, Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela, and one of the books then we be buy. I start for read them. Then I met a guy called Joseph Kaifala, where himself now author. He tell me about him book where he writes. Well, I'll just show you. This now Joseph Kaifala in book. He's a Sierraleonean. He wrote about me papa good. Me honestly, I'm not be speak Creole straightforward. I always need for mix. I don't know why. So he writes about the war experience now. The war. It writes about how like with all the difficulty and manage for getting education, the best education there was, and there is. And even if you read in book, you do not say like the guy is legit educated. The book is so beautiful, so easy to read, and it makes sure to talk about the values of Sierra Leone, like things that we value in our country. Like I know the things as a Sierra Leonean, then we are value really. But like we are the reader and we are not a Sierra Leonean and they state them down. It reminds me, say no to me wondering, like we all they think alike actually. It's just if every Sierra Leonean can write a book, we book them might almost be the same and we might almost tell the same story. So what I get in book, being that I was reading this Nelson Mandela's book as my first book, so I put on for I say I read this one because my first book has to be amazing, and so I read this book. And after that, I read The Long Walk to Freedom. And after that, I read this, Leave It to Nasu. No, probably don't say. And this back also, if you're a woman in Sierra Leone and you're struggling with a lot of things, like anything that it is that you're struggling, you may want to read this. You may honestly want to read this. Because when I read Auntie Nancy's book, I understand a lot of things that way they happen to me in my society where I not be understand. Because she's been there ahead of me. And it don't leave most of the things that we explain. Now, this book really enlightened me as to being a Sierra Leonean woman, not to be a coward, not to be weak, because not to you one going to go through things. And it showed me, say, again, with Nasi Fofana, with all in challenges and only difficulty, he actually try and best to become the best version of himself. He educates himself. And as you can already see, you probably know on her Facebook, she's a strong woman, a fighter for other women, them, and a legit, and it's so absolutely authentic, me knowing her and reading her book. So now, this is a technique that I'm using to learn. Now, the technique this right now I used to learn, I read book them, and of course, I don't read, I read this. This one, I would say definitely you need to forget this, right? This said, Character is Destiny by John McCain. This one I'm a man buy them for me. Like see no more now. I don't begin to tell me man said don't the same woman they buy books for me. So now this book talk about a lot of great people and waiting alone do we make them great. I guess so many stories. It's like it's a summary of more than 100 great people and what they did that make them great and what they did that keep them going. What in this book will actually show you is that you have not even started. You have a long way to go. And no matter how difficult it is, giving up should never, ever, ever even be an option. You know? Now, then this book teach me. And there is one particular possibility I'm talking about this book where I even outline them. I don't know this book, by the way, but this one. You see here, Elizabeth I. This woman, she was the first queen of England. I read about them. So amazing. I actually buying biography. Make I get more for know about them. So this one I just finished. I read also this Rebel Talent. It's like being yourself, being your authentic self, and not being apologetic for that at all. The next book where I go to is this one. This one is like, I think it's a Christian book. It said God speaks your love language. But I want to read them because it talks about God generally, so I want to learn a lot about that. So with that being said, what I'm trying to say here is to me viewers them and to me fans them, or my friends, my family, I would like to say self-improvement is the best. It's the best thing to do. And the reason why I actually say this because I know here in our society we can make fun of education. We're not in care so much, and I am really the head girl of that. But I'll tell you, that's not gonna help you. That will never ever ever help you. So try to improve yourself by learning, reading about other people, read generally about the art, read about anything. Because I think I did now on my 5th book, and I'll tell you for sure, I swear to God, I think a lot differently. I feel like if I be done the read long time ago, man, it would have been good for me. So now that I don't start this, I will never stop. And if you're trying to improve yourself and you're trying to get better, get books and read them. And really, when you start, you can do 1 page at a time, because that's what I do. I mean, I get very patient. I get patient when I do something. So I be read 1 page at a time. Like now morning I grab, I read 1 page, I close, I'm I don't even get used to it. And now I read chapters them. Do you get? But I start at 1 page at a time. So now, I know some I don't already bored with this, but I just want to share with una the good thing where I do, where they benefit me, where I wish una good one, okay? Especially to my slay mamas, we can be slay and intelligent. Anyways, so now let me go to the main issue. This one, I'll be just do advertisements first. So the actual issue I can for the China Nikki thing, right? You see, on this China Nikki matter, people that don't tag me a lot, people that don't talk a lot. You know, I think mainly what I respect about it's mainly waiting people then they try to get that information. People want to know waiting they happen with China Nikki, and then they tag me boku boku, and I don't see all of that. But the actual truth is, I also know Sabusai China Nikki Day. I don't know that China Nikki Day. I don't know where about this minute, and I will tell now the last time when I talked to Ram. But for this minute, I don't know Usa Ade, Usa Ide, and I cannot come and lie. And just like Una, I know to say, China Nikki gets a manager, right? The last time when me and China Nikki talk, yeah, they travel. Now, he called me for share the very good news with me, say they travel, they be very excited. They tell me say they go America. Then when they transit, they reach now Istanbul, he take lots of pictures them, he send them for me, you know. Then he tell me say then they New York. Now that he tell me we'll talk now the phone. I say okay, great. Even before they go, say say want some cream them. So I got my friend, they sell some cream then we'll get for him. So he go with all that. So he tell me say he in New York. If you all remember that time where I can have Facebook where I can announce say China Nikki don't go overseas, not for look down on posting. I don't remember the posting, but something like that. But it brings so much wahala, so much drama, all kind of rubbish that 10 day, even self anyways against for that 10 day. So that's be make I be need for talk to China Nikki manager for actually know because problem they deny me say in not the America. So I be really need for talk to a manager. Let it tell me if you actually the America or not. So I make sure say I talk with China Nikki. I tell and say let I talk to a manager. I talk to a manager. With China Nikki, a manager me into talk. I ask her say who say una dey now. Now the woman tell me say he said then they Florida. He said that they're not in New York. He said that they Florida. I said the woman they vex. Say China Nikki give me the wrong information. China Nikki not before even send me them picture the way he send me. Now the woman not tell me say them picture in Istanbul and take away them be there on transit. So when that communication they because actually before China Nikki left for America, we not be they talk like that. Now where you want to go, they call me for tell me goodbye. So we just open communication line that same day. So where I talk now to the manager, where they confirm to me, say they actually in America, but then they Florida, not New York. I say, okay, that's not a problem. So I be the call now for check on them. Because the truth is, honestly, China Nikki always like me. He always wants me for deal with time. But man, don't lie. The reality is, a manager really the jealous me. Not the picture. Now the reason that the way I always be the play and cool. Because in as much as China go and update me, I go and call them, but every time when that they happen, a manager they get issues. I could sense it. So me as an adult, I just be the lay low because, you know, I don't want for me to get issue. You get. So when I be there in America, then when me and women and start for talk, I open the communication line. Once in a while, I will call for check on them. I ask for that question, how they manage go there, and tell me say the difficult for them for get visa na salon. So then they need for go Guinea, for go get a visa, then get a visa. Then tell me, say, now one of China Nikki funds them, now they help them make them go. Now then they then tell me. But later, another source, Congo source, tell me, say, now the money where they get from endorsements, I think they buy program or whatever. But what they then tell me is that, now a fan of China Nikki, now help them make them go. The person even give them house where they be there. This is all what they told me. This is that the conversation between China Nikki manager and I with China themselves. Because now China in phone, I be always call and talk to the manager. So now that's I know, but then again, in that same instance, the manager they get issues. The manager be the grumble say China Nikki very difficult, like you know the corporate, you know, like it's so uncooperative. Whatever mission and did it for, like China not be they really cooperate so much. So I try to talk to China about that, and actually the woman getting say he don't get in your place if he go left and go na in your place safe. So I tell her say make him not left. I say because even the one I've written, it was hard for China. Now you don't can go na country USA all man they speak English maybe, and you know people it go be even harder for them. So the woman talks because China difficult in the go in don't get in your place, but actually it not be go. And I be facing at getting it, it's getting. So I say okay. So I talk to China. I ask China, I say waiting at it. I say your manager is say go left you, go gonna wait by you because you difficulty blah blah this and that. The impression I get for China Nikki, the impression I get from China is that. Then it's getting like Pekin and it not like that. It not to Pekin. Now then they keep they say like then it is like Pekin, it not to Pekin and it not like that. But after that, I called 1 or 2 times, but I swear to God, like the real reason why I just stopped, because in between that issue they wouldn't get, I dey feel like say me say be they play whole day. Because the more clingy me and China become to each other, the more we want to talk. Because me, I just want to let it update me like the advice. But every time he updates me or if I give advice, I go tell him manager, because you know, not so secretive person, but she doesn't have to be, you know. So anytime when they happen, a manager go know, and then attitude go come out. So then beginning they get issue, and I be feel say me energy in the picture was making things even difficult for them. So I be really need to make the decision for stay away. Because when the woman not begin to talk, say, go left, go other side, I don't want to let them all happen. Because me not there so close to Ram, for can't save them there. So I be just really that, now that be discourage me, because I feel like say me a problem. Like my own problem they can't add, but already their own issues there with them be get. So that they be make me say I got discouraged. So honestly, yeah, now that they be make I get discouraged. So I think after that, some months, 1 or 2 times, China call me, we talk, but because in back now the person will talk, he go tell me all things, then anytime me talk, he go tell a manager. So it not to be really a good situation for Ram. You know, not to be really good situation. And I know let that lady they get bad mind for Ram because of me. Because, you know, I don't know, it really insecure with me in the picture. And it's so wrong, because me I just one day for understand what thing they happen. Just to guide, actually, not to even make decision, just to understand and guide. But like I feel say, you know what, me at the picture, and I could sense it, you know, na energy. So me say I just chill by the matter. So China called me 1 or 2 times, but I didn't want to call anymore, because I just want to stay out of it, let it able get along, you know, let at least then get all waiting they go for them. But not so long ago, I think maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, the number I get of China, I send message there. I say, hey, what's up, China? And then somebody respond to me questioning. But this not be salon number actually, but that WhatsApp number they use the last day we talk. Now that WhatsApp number they still they use, as I remember. But this person now will talk to me. Now one man we get like, he say it is salon actually. He say sabi me good why. The man even sabi China Nikki. Say not to China Nikki. The man they laugh me. Say not to China Nikki. Now I say you sure? I say but na China number. It's not say no, it's not my number. So the man na Lebanese man actually, na businessman. So I don't know if now because where it don't go for long, maybe Orange or Africell. I don't actually remember whose number because I don't change that phone. Me man don't care go that phone the American. When I remember what I tell when I say why my phone get problem, na be the phone down, the man don't care go for go change them for me. So I not get that phone, they pass me man cam. Why we boost my system if I get to I go check. But I don't know if now the telephone company na in don't give the line, because people like can travel for a long time. If you not use your number, then they change the number. But this man will pick up this call. He laughed at me face. He said not to China. He said the man called me and to talk. But at it sound like the again Lebanese accent. The way he name now Hussein something. But he really tell me say, hey Zainab, he say it's so funny. Say if he say not China Nikki. Now I say yeah. I say so you sabi China Nikki. Now I say yeah. He say we all sabi. I say but not to end this. You know, the man tell me say he walk now one mall. He even show me inside the walk. Now I make a no say not to fishy thing. Because the man tell me inside the walk now one supermarket. So he tell me say I can even go there go buy sabi me good one. I say okay. So the question about China Nikki, honestly, if anybody knows that China Nikki they, I also want to know. Because I do care. And I don't want to even pretend like I don't care or act nonchalant or even pretend to be nonchalant about the issue. Because I would also like to know if he's safe. Because then they say he's in a prison and they say this. But me, I don't know. I don't know. You know, so basically, I just come out, let one know, say, me no know. So if we all get offend China Nikki, make offend them. But me, I don't know. I don't get any source. The last number I contact, the person will talk to me, they free toya, you know. So I don't know actually, but I wish her well, and you know, but me there was no way I know for the able fasting and way a manager to get issues them for me, you know. So me and I not able come between them, I make us stay back. And you know, China Nikki is above 18, so I not going to push myself. Then it get palava yanda. It was really looking like say me and this woman the fed span. And I don't want that, because me my intention has always been pure. So I know that I actually, the reason why I can't explain and feel like I owe explanation, because when people care, that is a beautiful thing. The fact that una care, una want for no, una they ask question, it shows that we're beautiful people by nature, because nobody no side and then it talks in a prison. And if there is something that can be done for her, we could do it. But honestly, I also don't know. I don't know. And even the phone, also I be talk to this person with this number, my man don't go with the phone, and he's supposed to go change it for me because the phone just really hot for me. But when it carries my phone back, the new phone when I get, where I put my email, I go get all my things them back. Maybe I go able to ask question. But even that man no sacrifice that woman did it. That man did it just they laugh. It just they laugh me. See why I didn't mistake for China. But actually the number I say for China, another number there. So yeah, that's it. I don't know anything. So if there is a way that we can all find her, let's do that. But I do care. I would also like to know. I just don't know. Yeah. So it's so beautiful to when I care, and basically that's why I'm here to talk about that. So I'm not to over talk like always, but I'm gonna go offline now. Thank you guys so much for care, and I love you guys. Yeah. And una need for friend ako kagay number. Makana end and talk about me. Anyways guys, bye. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.